Welcome to Mind Over Number with your coach Kronda, intuitive and numerologist, getting ready for a Life Path 22 reading. If you don't know how to calculate your life path number, just add the single digits of your birth year to your birth month and your birthday. Any other double digit, you would just reduce until you get a single number. If you are the master number of 22, you could also resonate with the life path of 4 as you carry that vibrational energy with you this lifetime. Had to crack my back. All right, get loose. Now, master numbers carry 2 vibrations with them, so it can be difficult to step into that master energy. So if you ever want a full numerology chart reading, all my information can be found in the description box below, along with a video on how to help you find your tarot card correspondence, which can be found in a playlist on the channel as well. Now, your life path is what you must learn this lifetime. It's also important when it comes to your choices in career. And life path 22, as the master builder, your careers often lead you to endeavors pertaining to large-scale projects, architecture, and organizational roles, or things that have to deal with engineering, designing things on a larger scale for a collective. So your strengths lie in the ability to turn those ideas and dreams into reality, as you're capable of seeing the big picture and planning for the long term, as you combine practical matters with a strong sense of purpose to achieve great things. The struggles, though, with 22 stem with a fear of inadequacy, the fearing of your own potential, your own strength, and you can also take on way too much, leading to a imbalance within and trying to avoid being burnt out or fatigued or overwhelmed with all the projects that you put on yourself or burdens. That is life path of 22. With that being said, where did I put my die? Pause. There. Wait, no, wrong die. Where'd you go? Well, it's gotta be near me, because I did all my other readings. Oh, hold on. I gotta find it. Alright, I found my die. That could be a sign of synchronicity for you. Perhaps you have lost something important and need to move something around to find it. Or get up in order to find it. Get up and move. Organize yourself. I don't know. Oh, now I got the hiccups. Okay. I'm ready. Let's get set. And let's go with the reading. We have an 8. An 8 energy. 8 is about power, authority, balance, moving forward, taking action. It's also a number of karma, which could be good or bad, depending on which side of the spectrum you fall on. You could also be born in the 8th month, the 8th day of any month, or dealing with someone the age of 8. Take it as it resonates. But we will go ahead and get 8 cubes out of my Zodiac bag to help give you confirmation 22. Fabulous. Now, only take what resonates within your situation. Now, you could be a Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Aries, or dealing with one. Don't have to be. This is just to help give clarity surrounding the reading. The time space of April 20th through May 20th could also be significant. It could be the time frame of your birthday or someone you are dealing with as well. Okay, 22s. I had to pause for a moment. You could be expecting a visitor. I don't know. Could be a sign of synchronicity that perhaps there may be some delays or distractions, but we're just going to keep it moving. Yes, we are. So, where were we? You could be a Leo, Libra, Capricorn, Aries, energy, or those could be the signs of someone you are dealing with. The time space of April 20th through May 20th could also be significant. Could also be the time frame of your birthday or someone you are dealing with. Now, we have this water energy. So we are feeling emotional about something. Water is an element that speaks about our feelings, our intuition. It also is about how we express ourselves. We have this Virgin and the fish here, or the fishies, well, which is really, the plural of fish is fish. So I don't know why it's called the fishes. English. Now, both these are not cards. We haven't gotten there yet. Both these symbolize children, right? Or some form of innocence or new start or new beginning. The Virgin specifically speaks about someone who is very pure at heart. This is feminine energy, someone who's very open and receptive and creative and able to express themselves. The fish represents, of course, fertility, but also represents our emotions, how we feel, how we express ourselves, movement. So this could be your energy right now, but we'll see. This could resonate at any point in time and space, just whenever you get the message. Every moment is always brought to you by my divine mother, Father God, who helps me interpret all these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So any negatively oriented beings or entities surrounding me at this time, not welcome. Nope, got to go. Hit the road. Don't come back unless I call you. It might be a while. All in the name of the one infinite creator. So let's get one card out here for your 22s. Where's the energy at for my 22s for this message? We got a coffin. Okay. So we are done with the situation or wanting to bring something dead back to life. Or transformation, right? That is this coffin with a bed of roses surrounding it, right? Things must end in order to bring forth new beginnings. We also have a 8 on the card, so the number 8 can be significant. 8 is a number that speaks about power and authority and change and transition. The 9 of diamonds is also on this card, which is energy of being abundant and fruitful in all things on the material plane. The coffin card itself speaks about ending a certain period of our life, leaving all our past behind, our old attitudes, old situations that no longer serve us anymore, and we're closing out a chapter. We could also be in a difficult period where we could be feeling isolated or lonely or dealing with some kind of loss or betrayal of some kind. This is a period of temporary stagnation, which will bring forth new life, of course. That is the coffin energy. So let's get the tarot to see what the message is regarding this coffin. One more shuffle here. Okay. One card for the present energy for my 22s at this time. We have the Four of Cups. One card for the past energy. We have a Queen of Pentacles reversed. In the future position here, we got a Nine of Wands reversed. One card for above. We got a Three of Cups. And the underlying energy, we have a Two of Cups. What's crossing all of this? A Six of Wands reversed. Our attitude towards the situation. The Hierophant. The outside influences here. The Wheel of Fortune. The hopes or fears regarding this situation. Judgment reverse. And the outcome. Six of Swords. So, definitely some transformation. We've been in a period where we are needing to transform and change and put it into a chapter or situation that is meant for us to, be better, of course. Every ending is always meant for us to transform, like a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. The butterfly remembers its period as a caterpillar, but it also knows that when it's time to change, it's time to change. Now, what led up to the transformation was this Queen of Pentacles reverse energy. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a feminine earth sign energy. It doesn't have to be, but the Queen of Pentacles reverse is someone who is a little bit too focused on the pentacles. They can be materialistic, money hungry. It's also someone who's not very caring or nurturing. They struggle with balance, and they can be a bit self-absorbed, intolerant and jealous because they see what other people have and they just want it for themselves, not willing to share with others. This could also represent a ex-spouse or ex-partnership of some kind. This could also be a older feminine earth sign energy. Just take it as it resonates for you. So there was a need to end a cycle or chapter with some form of partnership, I hear, and now we have this Four of Cups in our present space. We're contemplating our decision, our choice. Perhaps we haven't made that decision, but we're feeling like we need to, or possibly, what can we do to possibly bring forth a new start? But we're struggling right now. We're not very successful in that, with the Six of Wands being reversed. We're not getting that desired outcome that we want here. We could be fearing this change as well, as the Six of Wands reverse is, us not recognizing our own fears. Now this Nine of Wands reverse is an energy of being overly defensive, or we're just overwhelmed and exhausted and fatigued with this situation. We're not using our resources wisely. We need to go within, and we could be looking at outside things to help us out right now, but the answers that we're seeking are within ourselves. But what's interesting here is we have a Three of Cups, a Two of Cups, and a Hierophant. So this is giving me, it's speaking about some sort of marriage or commitment, or someone who we were just with for a long period of time. And there's just a feeling of not boredom, but like apathy. It's like we're starting not to really care or put the attention and care into a partnership anymore because of someone's behavior. But we're wanting to bring forth, life into a situation or period that, really needs to end. Something needs to change or shift here in order to move forward. Now we have this Three of Cups, which speaks about, expressing yourself creatively. It can also be a card of friendships or coming together to celebrate, networking, communication, parties even. The Two of Cups and the underlying energy is some form of emotional bond, an equal exchange or expression of love here. So there is love here. There is joy in the energy. Perhaps we are wanting to put behind, a past partnership and move forward with something else. But there could be some lingering feelings here that we just need to put an end to before we can move forward. Now the Hierophant is Taurus energy. It doesn't have to be a Taurus, but the Hierophant also symbolizes a master, a teacher. It can also be institutions, government, school, higher learning of some kind, commitments, someone of higher power and authority, and are very enlightened and truthful about what they want. So with this Hierophant being in, our attitude towards the situation, we want to express ourselves here. After we've gone through this transformation. Now, what's at play? Well, the Wheel of Destiny. So some divine intervention or divine timing, of course, things are happening right now behind the scenes, I feel, before we are able to make those moves. With the Wheel of Fortune coming out on what's affecting this. Now with it upright, this is good karma. Which people may call or recognize as dharma. This is transformation and change, but it's more. So many interruptions with your reading. That could be another sign for your 22s. Perhaps it may not be the best time to move forward on something, but we know we want to move forward. It's just certain things have to happen before we can take things to that next stage. There are major arcana on the table, and whenever I see major arcana, it tells me that there's some divine intervention. Here, the Wheel of Fortune, of course, speaks about fated events, and even though we have free will, other people's free will is always at play. And when we come into this incarnation, we have a plan, but we kind of forget that plan. And so in the process of forgetting, we learn to remember who we are and what we wanted. Because if we knew all the answers, well, what would be the point of playing this game we call life? So, the Wheel of Fortune here, the Wheel of Fate and Destiny and Karma. So, someone could be getting some karma that we don't know about, that could be good or bad, depending on the situation. But things need to be balanced out before we can continue with a situation. We also have Judgment reverse. And Judgment is fire energy. Cancer, not Cancer, why did I say Cancer? Fire sign energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is a planet about expansion, learning, growing. So you may want to look at your Jupiter placements. You could be experiencing a Jupiter return right now, which is calling us to slow down and put into focus everything that we've learned in order to share it with another. The Judgment reverse itself is us being doubtful of a situation. There is we're just doubting that perhaps someone or something will balance itself out. We can't be sitting around waiting for karma to come. Okay, karma waits for no one. It comes when it is supposed to. So we could be doubting a situation, or there could be some blame in the energy as well. Placing blame where there is none to be. Or we can be fearing that as well. The Six of Swords, and the outcome is all right. I don't know how many times I had to pause the camera, but we were on the Six of Swords, and this speaks about sailing to calmer waters. This also speaks about reconciliation. This is a card of transition, progress, moving forward. This person could be at a distance to you as well. This could be a long distance relationship, but there is travel, there is movement here after a period where there could have been some rocky waters, but with the Hierophant and the Six of Swords being the outcome, I'm getting that to bring forth a more positive outcome what's mainly going to be affecting this right now, I feel, is this Nine of Wands reverse. And again, this speaks about being defensive. Now, upright, this speaks of resilience, having proper boundaries in place. This is self-defense, but with the reverse, this is inner conflict. This is us needing to go within. This is us being too rigid on a situation where we need to be more flexible, is what I'm feeling here. Let's get the Virgo deck. Help clarify. Wow. So we have this kind of flipping out sideways. So help people, give back, do some good ish for humanity, get over yourself and pull your ish together. All right. Again, I'm feeling like we're being a bit defensive on a situation where we need to be more receptive. We're not seeing the success we want because we're kind of stuck in our ways, is what I'm feeling as well. It's like we're stuck in doing things the way that we are used to doing them, but everything changes. Change is inevitable unless you are standing in front of a vending machine. But we're not dealing with money right now, okay? We're dealing with people. So help people, give back, do some good ish for humanity, because it's not always about you, it's about everyone around you. And if we're putting the blame on other people, everyone else is always a reflection of ourselves, who we are eternally. So if we notice things are ending, people aren't behaving the way we want them to be, things are causing us frustration, it's usually symbolic of a situation within ourselves that we need to end or call attention to. And we have detox on this card. Drink a smoothie, unfriend that a-hole, and throw some ish out. So the Three of Cups could also speak about friendships. And there could be a need to transform and put an end to a friendship that just isn't serving you. It isn't bringing you fulfillment. They aren't helping you build. If anything, they're more than likely tearing you down, which is causing you to be at distress. So detox. And to detox means to clear yourself of all negativity in order to gain clarity and enlightenment. So go see some ish, do some new things, and talk to people cooler than you, okay? Take an effing trip. We could be wanting to communicate with someone and move on and make this transformation, but we got to take those steps. We got to, let our guard down. We can't go into any sort of partnership or commitment still holding on to something that we need to let go of. Okay, if you want to take a trip, you can't carry old baggage from the past because you won't have room to collect all the new things on your journey. So it's time to get over yourself and put yours together, is what the card says. Let's get an I am message out here. One card for my 22s. I am whole with a 3 on the card. 3, again, is a number of expression, creativity, communication, networking, collaboration. I'm whole. I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. So, right now we are being offered a fresh start, a new beginning with this 4 cups in our present energy. And we could be thinking, not now, maybe later. This isn't a good time. Not now, maybe later. The only time you have is now. This now moment. So whenever you take the action is when all the other players in your story can then act. As the individual, as the main character of your life story. Everyone else can act until you put yourself on that stage. And so through all the acts, through all the scenes, through all the storylines and people you have met, not everyone always stays with you on that journey. And so every risk you take, every achievement you've gained, every lesson you learned have contributed to who you are right now. And something is being offered to you now, and it's always up to you to take it. And if you don't take it now, well, then that wheel of fortune is just going to keep turning. Okay, that wheel in the sky will continue to turn. So take a trip and know that you are whole. That is the message. If that resonated with you, wonderful. If it did not, I apologize. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.